This video is intended for gift givers and adult collectors. Children, please click away now and go do your homework. Thank you. Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a little first impression review of the new Rainbow High Bella Parker doll. She's stunning. Hello, first impression, stunning. But no, actually, I just got her in the mail today. I was so excited to get her. I've been waiting for her doll to come out. I just think she's so beautiful. And pink is my favorite color. And she's just serving. This is incredible. So let me get into some of the details on this doll. The first thing I noticed when I took her out of the box, I ordered mine online. I didn't go in store to get her. COVID cases have been rising in my county, and I didn't really want to go out of my way to go to Target when I didn't need to for groceries or anything. It's definitely not an essential trip just to go and get a doll. So I decided I would just buy her online and hope for the best. The paint has been printed kind of off. So you can see on this side, her lower lashes look darker than on this side, just because the paint wasn't aligned exactly the same way on both eyes, which is a little annoying. I mean, it's not super noticeable from far away. You can tell when you look up close. So if you haven't decided whether you want to buy her online or in person, and that's something really important to you, is getting a really good face paint application, you may decide to that it's worth it to go in store and look for her, so you can pick which one you want. I don't know. I don't hate it. It's not the best. I might try to maybe take a marker, a Sharpie or some kind of pen or something, or a little bit of black paint and just barely thicken up this side just so it matches. Cause she's looking when you sit next to a window and do your makeup and one side is way heavier than the other, that's what she looks like. But we all have those days, so I'm not that mad about it. Obviously, her face is so beautiful. Her eyes are stunning. She has these beautiful glass inset eyes. Her makeup is actually really pretty. It's a glitter, graphic liner. I've definitely seen makeup, people on YouTube and Instagram do that. You can tell that her nose and mouth are glossy. That isn't on her cheekbones. Where you'd see a highlighter. I don't have any of the other Rainbow High dolls yet, but I do think some of them have that detail where they have kind of a highlight. So I don't know why they chose for this doll to only kind of spray it in the center of her face. It's not on her face, is just regular matte vinyl on the outside. I do really like the way that they use that glossy kind of top coat over the faces. I think it looks really kind of natural, skin-like. Obviously has rooted eyelashes. Her eyelashes are really nice. They're not janky or, messed up or anything, which I'm appreciating. So thank God that her eyelashes don't look like that. Her hair is pretty nice. I've noticed people saying that there's not a lot of continuity between the way that, the direction that the curls are going. So you may get one styled whatever kind of way. They're both kind of curled in the same direction. So on this side, it's curled towards her face, and on this side, it's curled away from her face, which is not necessarily, I mean, it doesn't look weird. I don't mind it. It looks normal when you just look at her. If I was curling my own hair, I would curl both sides away from my face, so in opposite directions. But that's kind of nitpicky. It doesn't matter that much. There's not a ton of gel in it. There was a lot of gel, obviously, in the two curls, but the back is just pretty standard, nice thick hair. I did notice a lot of shedding when I took just at the bottom here when I first brushed it out, but not a ton. It wasn't a huge hairball. She's got a little headband here with a little gemstone, little plastic gem. She also has little gem earrings, which are really cute. Moving on to her outfit, the quality here is it's just undeniably amazing. It's tweed. It's got these tinsel bits in it. It's got sequins. It's even got buttons here. This cuff here, which was sequins all around, came undone a little bit, and some of the sequins came off. I'll probably cut that little extra bit off, but just be aware that, that could happen to these buttons. That could happen to any of the sequins. Yeah, some of this tinsel probably would come out too after a while, but since she's going to be on display, she'll be fine. She's also got, her over-the-knee socks, very cute, and her little pearl shoes. Her stand is pretty nice. It's nice and big. It's a hot pink glitter moment. I do like the way that it kind of complements the whole sort of color scheme she's got going on. I don't love how thick the like actual holder part of the stand is. I would have liked if it was a little skinnier, maybe like Monster High stands. You know, it is what it is. This is the second outfit that she came with. Very cute. I haven't taken it off the little plastic mannequin here. These tights are, I feel conflicted about them because they feel really nice. They're little lace tights. And the quality feels really nice. Like these feel pretty thick and durable. Like if you were a kid playing with this doll, these don't feel like they're going to just rip off and just be shredded immediately. And they're special printed. So they're not just tights. Like they're not just like lace tights. They have this little print in them, which has polka dots, and it has the Rainbow High RH logo, which is so cute. But on mine, it's inside out. So you can't really tell that it says RH. This is when they're not inside out right now. This is just how they are supposed to be worn. You can't really tell that it says RH because it's like upside down. Like you can see the R is like upside down. And let me flip them the right side. And so this is when I flipped it, partially inside out, and you can see that the RH is a lot more visible. And I'm sure mine is just a defect because I've seen most people's are the right way. But that is such a bummer because these are so cute. And the seam is way too large to the point where I can't just flip them inside out and have her wear them inside out because you could tell that she's got a giant seam running down the back. So yeah, I'm really bummed about that because this is so pretty and these are so cute and they're such a nice little detail. But mine has a defect, so you can't tell that the detail is really there. So that's a bummer. So that's maybe another reason why, if you're still deciding whether you want to risk going in store to get her, if it's worth it to you to get some tights that are the right way and not backwards, that might be something you want to look for too. Before I change her into her other outfit, this is her shirt that was hidden under her little jacket before. A lot of people are saying this is probably a little bit of a dig at Barbie and the classic Barbie California Dreams doll and logo. I think it's pretty on the nose. Like MGA really just didn't care. Like they were like, yeah, we're doing it. It's funny. See you in court. Okay, so it's about 10 minutes later. I got her second outfit on. Her hands obviously come off, just like a Monster High doll or an LOL Surprise doll. So you can dress her because otherwise there's no way you'd ever be able to put these little tiny clothes on her. I really like this outfit. I've seen a lot of people debate about it. Like I know some people don't like it just because they think the leather jacket with the sort of baby doll dress is not really... It's just kind of a weird combination. I think in person it looks great. The pearls on the leather jacket on the sleeve are so cute. This is so beautiful. I think it fits her look so well, fits her aesthetic so well. There's also like a real little cuff on here. You could probably put it through both sides of the cuff. I just didn't feel like fiddling with it to get that to happen. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's really cute. These are the tights, the infamous backwards tights. Once they're on, I'm not as mad about the print being backwards because I don't think you could tell unless you looked very closely that it says RH, just because the color, the pastel pink color is so close to her skin tone. Like even from here, you can't even tell that she's wearing tights or that she's got anything on her legs. Her shoes originally did not come with a little part in the back. They were closed and they were very, very hard to get over her heel. It's not something I like. I was like, this sucks and I'm not going to do this. So I just took some scissors, and appropriately pink scissors, and just cut a little slit in the back of each one as if they were made that way, and they went on fine. They look fine. I highly suggest just doing that instead of trying to force them over her legs because the chances of ripping them are pretty high, and you would be much better off just cutting the back where you can't see it, just like a regular doll shoe, rather than ripping them and potentially ripping them in the front where you can see it and ruining the shoe. This is her little shirt. It's Velcro all the way down the back, so you can just slide it off really easily. Her little jacket, her little skirt, little socks. They feel a little bit more flimsy than the tights, but as long as you're careful with them, you should be fine. It's not the fabric that's flimsy. The fabric feels pretty nice. It's just the seam in the back. I could see the seam if you were being too rough with them. I could see the seam ripping, and then you just have a big ripped sock unless you sewed it back up. She also came with 2 little hangers. This is kind of like a clip hanger, so you could hang, her skirt or her socks or something. And then you have a little regular hanger. And of course, her little comb, her little sparkly comb that matches the stand. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the doll. My overall impression, I really love her. I think she's beautiful, even with the defects. I mean, this quality is just undeniable. Like, every single piece of clothing that she comes with is, has a tapered end. It's not just a raw cut. All the raw edges have been sewn up. There's nothing on her that is cheap. There's nothing on her that's unfinished. The quality is so nice. This little jacket is so incredible. It's got a little fake zipper here. It's got a real buckle. Like, it's just amazing. It just screams of quality. It's incredible. You can't get this from any other brand. Like, MGA really is just giving us the high quality dolls that we deserve, filling in where Barbie and Monster High and Ever After High left the market. They're really supplying us with amazing quality dolls, and I'm really excited to see where the Rainbow High line goes in the future. I do have my eye on Jade next. I really like Jade. I think she's so cute. She looks like Billie Eilish, and I think it's just incredible, so I might be picking her up in the near future. But yeah, I'm really happy with her overall, even though she does have the defect of the tights being inside out and the face paint being a little bit off. I just think she's such an incredible doll. She's absolutely worth, $27 plus change for shipping. I would have paid, $40 for $40 or $50 for a doll of this quality. I just think you really can't get quality like this with any other brand. It's insane to me that you have dolls like this, this is a Playline doll that MGA is putting out, and it's, got this amazing outfit. It comes with 2 outfits. It's articulated, it's got rooted lashes, it's got this big, voluminous, beautiful hair. And then you have Mattel releasing over $65 collector dolls that are worse quality than this Playline doll that they're advertising as adult collector dolls. I'm kind of salty because I'm specifically talking about the collector Chunga doll for the Over the Moon movie, because I really loved that movie and I was excited for there to be a collector doll from it. And it was like unsewn seams, like just rough edges and plastic pieces and like molded stuff. And, a pixelated face paint. Like, no offense, but I would take a slightly off face paint than a pixelated face paint any day. And it was just so disappointing. But I'm just so happy that, even though I've never really thought much about MGA in the past, I only kind of started collecting stuff from them this year. Obviously, you can see the iconic Kitty K and some Novi stars in the background, and I'm so excited to see where the Rainbow High line goes from here. I'm really excited to see the Indigo girl, who is, I can't remember what her name is, I think it's Jet something, who is going to have a darker skin mold. I think that's going to be really beautiful because I really love the way that, just from like an artistic perspective, I really love the way that bright colors pop against dark skin. I think it's so beautiful. But also I think this line definitely is lacking diversity. The main series 1, 6 characters, they are either very pale or a little bit tan. There's no like really deep complexions. Even though it was kind of an afterthought and they kind of added that in series 2, at least they are listening. It's surprising to me that they're lacking diversity in this line because the LOL OMG dolls are so diverse and have such a range of skin tones in every release. And those dolls are doing so well, so they can clearly see the success of that. So many directions that they can go at this line, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. So if I had to give Bella a rating out of 10, I'd probably give her, I would say, a 9 out of 10. Like, I'm really happy with this doll. She's amazing. I have to deduct some point. I can't be so biased that I just give her a 10. I have to deduct some points for the defects that I happen to get in my doll. But you might not get those defects. You might order it online and get a perfect doll and just get lucky. You may be unlucky like me and get a few defects. But even if you do get those defects, this is a beautiful doll. This is an incredible doll. And I think she's absolutely worth every penny that she costs. I would say if you want her, snatch her up, because I think she is going to be very popular. I already know that every collector I've seen talk about this doll has been like, I love her, I'm obsessed with her, I'm buying her immediately. So if you want her, get her, because she's beautiful and she's worth it. and she is serving looks. Okay, that's all from me now. Bye, I guess. This is my first doll review that I've actually recorded, so who knows what, I don't even know what to say at an end of a video. I guess subscribe or something. I don't know. Bye.
And you stay up all night, love me to the daylight, 30 for 35.